Konnichiwa, everyone, and welcome back to Senpai's Dojo. I am your host for this week, Brad Senpai, and with me, you have my co-host, as usual, Norwood. Say hi.
Still not calling you senpai.
Well, you know what? Again, you just have to crush and ruin my dreams every week.
It's what I live for.
Business partners. And also, this week, returning after a 1 week hiatus, Gammy!
Yo,
So, how's everybody doing? Everybody doing good?
pretty darn fantastic.
Yas.
I'm tired as hell.
Finals.
'Cause- Yeah, because finals are kicking my ass right now.
I do not envy you at all whatsoever. Anything else exciting
I
going on for anyone?
I
'Cause
envy
do.
your end game.
Nani?
In game?
Yeah,
Like
your end
Avengers in
game.
game?
Avengers
Not
Endgame?
like
Coming out
like
next
the
week?
end game
Next
of
Friday?
your education.
Oh, yeah. I just can't wait to be done.
It'll be over before you know it.
Hopefully.
Yeah, because you just have, what, 1 semester left? Or theoretically summer, so 2, I guess?
Yeah,
One
I
and a
mean, I'm
half.
taking a summer class, but after that, just one more semester.
Yeah. So, anime-wise, what y'all been watching?
Uh, you know what? I've tried to use Funimation the past couple of days, and it has not been working that well for me. Their website or their streaming service is wonky sometimes. I try to get caught up on Black Clover, guilty pleasure, because I wouldn't say Black Clover is very good,
Yeah,
but
I've been watching it too. I agree.
it has its moments, but they're far and few between. It's like just enough to keep you going. So like you're like 20 episodes or 30 episodes and you're like, oh, okay, and then you realize you're already 20 or 30 episodes in, so you might as well watch the next 20. And then something cool
Yeah.
happens, something interesting or cool happens, or the animation is good for half a second, and you're like, oh, well, see where this goes, and all of a sudden you're in the episode 70. So
It's true. It's true.
I need to... I need to watch it, or start watching it
Eh.
again, considering I stopped at, like, episode 9.
Need to
Well,
watch is a strong statement
yeah,
for that
yeah,
show.
be bored.
Yeah. It does do the like old Dragon Ball Z thing where like it has to do like a giant recap at the beginning of every episode.
Ooh.
Yeah, or like One Piece. Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Or all shonen, basically. Outside of
Oh, right,
Hero.
yeah. Or anything with super long
Yeah.
anime. Naruto.
Any any shonen that's like continuous. That doesn't like take like seasons.
Right.
Sounds about right. See here, I have recently started Anohana, and it's great. I absolutely love it.
What
Although,
is it?
Anohana, the one that I texted you about the other day,
Oh, okay.
I'm excited to see how it goes. I think it's going to be, I think it's going to be really good, but also get a feeling it's going to get real feely.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, I do recall you. I meant to catch it. It's on Crunchyroll, right?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. I meant to get to that.
And it's one of those to where I hope you can read fast because it keeps talking after the subtitles have disappeared. It gives you enough time to read them, but you got to be paying attention. I will say that about it.
Right.
But the animation style is very good. The story is actually really good. I'm surprised with it. So I'm excited to see where it goes for sure. But outside of that, there's what else have I been watching? I can't even think. I just finished up the first season of. Now, what in the world was that called? I can't even remember off the top of my head anymore. It's like Kaguya-sama. Oh, and Promise Neverland. I did finish Promise Neverland,
Yeah.
and I am very
Yeah.
pleased with that as well.
Yeah, it's
I
good,
still
and
I still need to start that.
It's totally worth it. As soon as you start it, you won't want to put it down.
Yep.
All right.
And then
It's charming, serious.
the facial expressions, like, just go miles above with storytelling. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, they do that. This like the way they do depth, man. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's just like
Alright.
everything in it, like every detail really does have a purpose.
A faux show.
Then
That's
outside
cool.
of that, I finished up Kaguya-sama, Love is War. It's hilarious. That's about all I can say about it. It's just really funny. If you want a hilarious slice of life love story, that's it. And then, on to today's news. We really don't have a lot. PlayStation 5, that's news. We got some details.
Well, rumors.
Yeah, rumors, details, thanks.
Yeah.
Just like rumored price of apparently the price on it, according to a website that leaked it, it's going to be $500.
Isn't it also that rumored that they're gonna be taking like $100 loss for like a while for it? I read that somewhere.
See, I haven't read that, but I'm not sure because didn't the PS3, whenever it dropped at like $600, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's normal for tech companies like to take a loss at first, but $100 is a lot.
Mm.
So,
Well, I mean, it's certainly a jump from the PS4 whenever it dropped because it dropped at $400, and then, like I said, the PS3, I swear it dropped at 600. So they're just kind of all over the place with their prices.
yeah, I think the PS3 was 600 for one model, and I think it was 800 for another.
Yeah, like if you like I think it depended on the hard drive size because I remember the big fat ones. They had two different hard drive sizes, but they were also the only ones that were backwards compatible discs, which was stupid. At least in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, you could also like open up the front of it and I think put like PS2 memory cards in it and stuff. It was
Oh,
weird.
could you? I never noticed that.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I actually
there's
had
like,
one of those.
yeah, it was something like that. You could put like memory cards.
That's honestly funny. And then now we have cloud, so who needs those things?
Right.
But apparently along the list of, rumors that it's going to be backwards compatible and have solid state drives for quicker load times.
Finally.
Yeah, about time. Catch up with the PC game, guys. But outside of that, I really don't have a whole lot on news.
Well, there's
'cause
the
anime-
rumor that it's gonna have the 8K for the PS5, and also that GTA 6 might be a timed exclusive for the PlayStation.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Oh, I saw
for
that,
Rockstar to
yeah.
jump on that
It'd be like
bandwagon.
like a 1 month timed exclusive, but there's a rumor that it might hit during the holiday season of 2020 for GTA
Ooh.
6.
That's a really bad time to have a timed exclusive come out too.
Yeah,
At least
but
in my opinion.
that's kind of iffy of whether or not they'd actually do that, because if it's a timed exclusive for GTA, that's going to be insanely expensive. That PlayStation's going to have to pay to try to get that.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
And I think that about wraps it up. So y'all ready to talk about this week's topic? Because I know I am.
Let's do it.
Y'all
Yeah,
sound very enthused.
I am.
yeah, we talking about Spider-Man this week.
Ooh. Yeah, but wait, which one? We talking like video game, Homecoming that
the
hadn't even
Sam-
come out yet, or?
No, we're talking about the Sam Raimi trilogy of the Spider-Man.
Oh,
We're
Tobey
going old school.
Maguire. Cool.
Yeah,
I'm going
but
very
only
old school for
Spider-Man
this
3.
one. Oh, so we're gonna talk about the Venom suit scene where he's walking through town dancing.
Yep, and that's going to be the podcast this week. Only that.
So I hope you guys are very happy to hear that one. Just kidding. We're talking about Dragon Ball Super Broly.
Yeah, we lost all of our one viewer for that.
Every last one of them. And that viewer's me. So this is what it's come to.
Yep.
But yeah, so Dragon Ball Super Broly, I was very pleased with it. Got tickets as soon as they opened because that shit sold out quick. Very
Yeah.
quick. And it was honestly a really good theater experience too. It was packed out. A lot of weebs. It was great. How many
Yeah.
people did we see
Cosplay?
gaming in like cosplay or just shirts or blankets? One dude had like an Ultra Instinct blanket waiting in line.
Yeah, we saw some Bulmas, and
Oh, that's right, we did. But her boyfriend
Yeah.
was in a Goku cosplay, so that was odd.
yeah, yes, interesting.
I'm sure
But
Vegeta wasn't too happy about that. Oh, funny jokes.
We don't have them.
Yeah, you got a point. Yeah, so what did y'all think overall, especially of like the new animation style of the film?
well, first of all, Kira Toriyama, thank you. Thank you for having the art direction on this freaking film. Because I love you and you do it the best.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a bone to pick with with a piece of the art direction at some point, but that's just me.
What in like in the new film?
Yeah,
How dare you?
talking
there,
You
there's
talking
just
about
one
when like
scene.
they did like the
Are you
Yeah, the
talking about the
tease.
CGI part?
No,
Yeah,
the
'cause that was
CGI
pretty
was
bad.
excellent. Like it.
was it?
No, I disagree. Yeah, I don't think it was when they did the interdimensional portion of it. You know, they're
Yeah.
like cutting through time space. I thought that kind of looked kind of wonky.
It did,
But,
Yeah.
but it. I mean, whenever you look at how their films have went for the past few, about how they are overly CGI'd, I expected it, so it was fine. I was cool with it.
Wait,
But-
what do you mean?
Battle of the Gods and Resurrection F, how they overly CGI'd a
Oh.
lot of that.
Oh, yeah, like the newer stuff. Yeah, okay, because like you know, DBZ's has a gajillion films, and
Yeah,
all of them have been that really nice Akira style. I just what I miss about Dragon Ball Z, honestly, is the art direction more than anything. Even though I love Super, I think it's awesome. I just honestly miss the '90s animation.
well, the
I
cool
would
thing
agree.
about Super, whenever it comes back in, which it's apparently rumored to be July, whenever it does come back, it's going to keep the same art style as Broly. Like they're going to stick with that art style, so that way they're not killing themselves to overly animate it and keep up with a weekly schedule.
Yeah, I think Akira was pretty upset about how was happening with Super, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he was, but a lot of that was because, especially early on, like after they got through the Beerus
For
and
the
Frieza arcs,
Frieza
it got
resurrection,
better.
yeah,
Yeah, or at least it stayed consistent. But
yeah,
dear
because it was
Lord, those first
it
20
was
or 30
bad.
episodes,
It was
there was no
it was-
consistency in quality whatsoever.
yeah, but hey, man, like the way they work those people, like how the shifts work over there, like how the art direction teams work. You know, you have like flipping schedules, and those people work like madmen. So, like, in a way, I understand, but take a note, and I'll let you know that I will gladly wait if that means you give me quality work.
Oh yeah, especially with something like Dragon Ball. Like fans will be more than happy to wait on something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, like that's what. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't know how it is in the in the East or whatever, but I would gladly wait if that meant that I was getting the quality artwork, quality animation that
Oh, yeah.
Dragon Ball Z deserves. First of all, deserves.
That it does, with it being, I haven't been around as long as it has and everything, because you don't see stuff happening like that on One Piece that still continues to come out every week.
That is true. I didn't even think of that. You're right.
Yeah, 'cause
Their
they're-
artwork is very consistent.
Yeah, and they're on episode, I think they're in the 1100s now, something like that.
No. They're in the sevens or eights.
Oh, are they?
Didn't they like not too long ago, like the director or like the writer was just like, yeah, we're about a quarter of the way done with One Piece now.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's
I think it
gonna
was.
go on forever.
It's insane.
I mean, hey, good for
It-
them. As long as they got the money
Hey.
and the funding, let them keep at it.
It's
Yeah.
ambitious. It's ambitious, that's for sure.
That it is, for sure. And then sound direction. What did y'all think of this one? Especially with like the fight scenes between.
Oh,
Goku
give me
and
that,
Vegeta
give me
and Broly and
that,
all
gi-
that.
give me that sweet guitar, man. Give me that sweet Dragon Ball Z opening that I miss about, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The sweet chords, sweet guitar riffs.
Because I like the fight audio and everything on this one was definitely interesting with like all the shouting and whatnot.
Yeah.
It was an interesting take on it for sure.
I think it was a lot better than what we reviewed last week was the My Hero Two
Oh,
Heroes
yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
It did a lot better than that.
that is true. But
Yeah.
then again, I expected more out of Broly than I did My Hero.
Yeah.
I really liked the My Hero movie. I did get on and watch it, and
I enjoyed it.
I-
It was a good film. I enjoyed
yeah,
it.
it was fun, you know. It was
Yeah.
actually better than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
That is true. Like it wasn't overly hyped in my mind. But then again, I was really frustrated with the film to begin with because it sold out weeks ahead, and I went day of and they're like, sorry, we've been sold out for weeks. While it was in theaters, and I was so upset. And so now, shall we begin talking about the film?
Yes.
Sure. My memory is going to be slightly fuzzy. Can I say one thing before we
Yes.
get kicked off though?
Go for it.
I'm kind of upset about this movie. Really, when it comes down to it, you
Okay.
already know probably because I've probably said this 1,000 times. Can we stop seeing Brawley? Like, I know people like him and everything, but he has more feature films than any other villain in DBZ history.
But
Like,
what
can-
you don't understand is he wasn't canon before, and now he is canon. Oh my god.
Why did we need
He's finally canon, man. I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah.
like why do we even need Canon Broly when we had Kefla? Like I just don't
No, I agree. It was kind of weird.
like
Yeah,
I mean
because
like
I think
it's
everybody
cool.
assumed that Broly was real after you finally saw Kale go berserk.
Yeah,
Right, and-
like that's all we needed. Like we didn't need like this whole like big massive thing for it, but I don't know. They wanted to make money.
I agree. It's just
That's an
it's just
excellent way
it's
to
a,
make
it-
money.
it's excessive. It's super excessive. And
Actually, I guarantee I know what your biggest bone to pick with this was Gammy.
what?
No Gohan.
Oh, don't even get me started on Gohan as a character, period, okay?
I
Don't-
realize
don't
we could do
even.
an entire podcast about Gohan and just have you have
We-
it the
we-
entire time.
remember when Gohan was cool?
Oh, don't
Yeah,
get him started.
yeah,
We
I
won't get
do.
anywhere.
I do remember Gohan was cool. You know,
Yeah.
and that's what Akira did to me. Okay? It's your fault, Akira, that my favorite character is Tien. That is your fault.
Oh, well, at least you had that awesome arc with him in the tournament arc, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
super.
And thank you,
You
Akira,
had
for
4
giving
episodes.
thank you, Akira, for giving Tien 6 arms. I really appreciate everything you've
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, he took down one guy, right? That was pretty cool.
Yeah, hey, man, okay, but on a real note though, Tien, Cell Saga, throwing down the Tri-Beam Cannon for hours. Okay?
Yeah.
Literally killing
Mad
himself
respect,
because that
mad
film
respect
kills him.
for a non-Saiyan. Mad
Oh, yeah.
respect. But no,
And-
Gohan is squandered. You squandered his character. You've disappointed me. That's okay. I'm gonna get over it one day.
Well, I'm going to break your heart again, too, because I'm sure you remember this, but Tien wasn't in this film either.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
You just kind
That's
of
fine.
expected it at this point.
Find a time to pass the torch, Kira. It's okay to let go.
Nah, man. You gotta jack off to Goku. He's the
Yeah,
only character.
that's
He's
He
the
is
only
very
character
cool.
that matters. No matter how many times you try to kill him off, always got to be
the
around.
only
Yeah.
important thing.
Although one thing I will see, and it like really made me like not really fangirl, but as soon as the film started, like getting to see Goku's mom for the first time, that was cool.
Yeah, I've seen her though in the manga or whatever when Super was
Yeah.
coming out, like when Battle of the Gods was a thing. Like I remember seeing her in the manga, so I wasn't like, I guess I wasn't super fangirled about it just because I already assumed. Yeah, but the Bardock was way cooler, but it's good.
And you see, I'd actually like to see a like Bardock film now. After seeing
Dude,
that,
they
just
just-
because you see the
they
change
just
of
made
heart in him
one.
and everything. When?
Okay, I said they just made one, but it was a few years ago. Where he does the energy blast into the death ball, and then he like winds up going back in time to like Truffle Planet.
I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
a
that's
fan
right.
made that.
Whatever, it was awesome.
Hey, those fan-made live-action films are phenomenal.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, totally. I haven't got to see him. I saw like the trailers when they were making them and stuff. I haven't seen anything recently on it.
Oh, like actually watching through them, they're great. But whenever you get into, the film that shall not be named, they're so much better than that.
The film that shall not be named.
Talking
Evolution.
about Lord Slug?
Oh, well, yeah, Lord Slug too.
No, Evolution, I think, is the greatest live-action anime movie of all time.
Oh man,
Oh,
you
right
will get
next to,
slaughtered for that.
It's right there
Yeah,
next
man.
to Death Note.
You see, Ki has elements and water, wind, and
Yeah.
fire. Is this fucking Avatar? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, remember how they made Goku like a reincarnation of like an ape? Not like
Of course.
he's an alien, he's just like a reincarnation of Piccolo's servant or something.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad too because I really like the actor who plays Goku, the guy who plays in Shameless.
Yeah, he was great in that.
Yeah, I really dig Shameless, but
Yeah. Just wasn't meant to be.
which is sad, sad.
Like with every live-action anime film, including Death Note.
No. We can talk about that for a minute
Oh,
if you really want to.
Oh no, we can save that for a whole nother podcast because I think you and I could go back and forth for quite a while. On that.
Yeah.
I think so, and it's not that it was the best movie in the world, but if we're gonna talk about animated movie adaptations, it was fantastic.
Topic for another time. Tune in for that whenever it happens, because Lord only knows when it's actually going to. Alright, now, actually diving into the film. So, and I will say, like, actually getting a good backstory on all of the
I like your
characters.
battle armor.
And,
I'm listening to you.
Okay. But yeah, actually getting a proper, like, Planet Vegeta backstory on everybody, especially Broly, outside of Kakarot, the whole time.
Well,
that was great.
yeah, it said a lot of nothing though in the end. Like,
Yeah, but it's still backstory. Like, we actually got character development out of
Yes.
Broly in this one than,
Yeah.
Goku crying.
yeah,
a lot.
okay.
And that's
yeah.
why he's so angry. Plus, Broly speaks in this film.
Oh my gosh.
He
They
said
made a character
words.
talk.
Yeah, I mean, his name's in the title. Come on now. He has to say some words.
Yeah. Legend of Zelda. But either way.
Some of the greatest characters in all of everything are speechless.
Yeah, I
They're
swear.
all new characters.
The second they make Half-Life 3, man, Gordon Freeman's finally gonna talk.
And on that note, apparently Valve is in some actual trouble.
Do what?
just-
Oh,
we going
Valve, the
back to
company?
news?
Yeah, apparently they got a lawsuit going on right now. I didn't actually read the
Yeah.
article to see what was going on, but apparently they are in some shit right now.
Oh,
For not making Half-Life?
Most
For not
likely,
making Half-Life.
people are finally pissed they're not getting Half-Life 3 ever.
Yep. It's
the
official.
meme finally dried out.
Just to where we're actually not going to get anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, getting back to the film opens in the past where you see Frieza and his father head to planet Vegeta and announce that Frieza's actually taking over the Force, and little Frieza is just as big of a bitch whenever he's younger as he is in today's age.
Yeah. King Cold is pretty merciful.
I mean, he's merciful compared to Frieza, that's for damn sure.
I know. That is why I also say I don't care who all you Cell fans. Frieza's the best villain in all of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
but
hands down, Frieza's the best villain in all of DBZ.
I've heard some really good arguments about Cell, and I do like Cell, but I mean Frieza's my dude.
Yeah.
I mean, Frieza's just I mean, not exactly sure the right words, but Frieza's just the villain that is just cold and heartless.
He's a villain.
Frieza's cold.
No,
King Cold. King
Yeah,
Cold.
Freezer.
Good
No,
old
but you know,
Freezer.
he's just honestly bad. It's not like Cell who wants to be stronger or strongest or has ambition. Frieza's just evil. That's it.
Frieza is just a villain for just being a villain's sake.
Yeah, just pure villain. And guess what? It fucking works.
Yeah.
It really does. Like, and the fact that he's still around is a testament to that.
Yeah, it should be. It should be. And Akira's model for Frieza, being like that, his villain was like something to do with like how he viewed aliens or like monsters as his child.
That's interesting.
And
I haven't read anything.
Tapping
about
into
that.
my adolescence.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's actually interesting. And then
You know,
following all
Akira-
the, go ahead.
You're not good. I was
Okay.
gonna talk about how wacky Akira is, but good.
Oh, we can save that for the end because I actually enjoy this conversation every time we have it. Then
All right,
King
let's go.
Vegeta finds out that Broly has a lot more battle power than Vegeta, so he's going to send him away to a planet on the very outskirts of the universe called Vampa. And Paragus stands up to Vegeta. He's like, "No, you can't do that." And then steals a ship, goes after his son, kills the dude who's on the ship with him. And I don't know if y'all noticed this or not, but they're actually wearing dead dude stuff whenever they get found.
Oh, I did not notice that.
Yeah, like Paragus is wearing his lower half, and I think Broly was wearing the upper half. But yeah, they stole dude shit. And Paragus was also wearing dude's fanny pack. That's where he got the fanny pack for the film.
Wow.
Because DBZ's got to stay hip, and you got to rock a fanny pack.
Heck yeah. Pretty hot.
I mean, but you also had to wear a turtleneck and jeans with a gold chain. You have to look like The Rock while you do it. Otherwise, it don't work.
Or
We'll go.
the Russian Mafia.
Oh yes, back in home country is always a good time. And then, once Paragus lands on the planet, he finds Broly, but also finds out his ship is damaged to where it can't be fixed, and they are trapped. But, on the time during the planet, getting up to present day, Broly and Paragus train together, and Paragus tries to rein in Broly's latent abilities because he also fears what Vegeta feared about how strong Broly could potentially be. And you cut back to Planet Vegeta, where you see Frieza recalling all the Saiyans to where he can destroy Planet Vegeta, because that is the biggest twist in all of Dragon Ball history, and none of us saw that coming before this film.
What? No more science?
Who would have thought?
What is he saying?
I mean, I'm just saying. That's all I got to say. And whenever Bardock arrives back on the planet, He keeps talking about how he has a bad feeling that Frieza's actually going to destroy the planet because, you know, Frieza's evil and has enslaved their people. And he thinks it has something to do with the myth of the legendary Super Saiyan or the Super Saiyan God. And Bardock and Gine, who's Goku's mom, in case any of you don't know, send Goku to Earth because, again, another plot twist, to where he doesn't die with the planet. Then you fast forward to present day to see Beerus being the best godfather to Bola ever. And Goku and Vegeta fighting as per usual, and Frieza and Bulma are both looking for the Dragon Balls for very similar reasons. Frieza just wants to be 5 centimeters taller, and Bulma wants to be 5 years younger, because both of them think that that's not noticeable. And also,
which is actually
lazy plotlining.
It's Akira. It's classic Akira.
I mean, you got a
Yeah.
point there.
It's just an excuse to get all the players on the board.
And a search for the Dragon Balls, whether you just want to be, you know, 5 centimeters taller, or, you know, just want to look younger, but not so young that people will be like, alright, you're having surgery done, what are you doing?
I like how you threw that in, like, verbatim.
Well, it's in my notes, so therefore I gotta talk about it. Because you gotta go over the plot. That's basically the plot for the whole first half of the film until Paragus and Broly are found.
That is true.
And on that note, Paragus and Broly are found by 2 new characters in the series. And it's a guy named Lemo and Chilai. Because, again, Akira. With the names.
Yep.
Because
You might
good
as
old
well
Akira.
name them Jello and Cauliflower. Or no, we already did that one.
Yep.
Or, you know, kale, or piccolo, or carrots,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
vegetable.
yeah. Yep.
How many
The list
vegetables do
goes
we
on.
have?
Can we just do a whole podcast talking about this? Because I feel like we could get content out of that for sure.
Maybe one day.
I mean, I'm down. And after Paragus and Broly are found, they go aboard the ship to where Frieza can talk to them about trying to get revenge on Goku, because Frieza sees this very powerful Saiyan with latent ability. He's like, oh, I'm going to use him for my own personal desires. And Paragus, you can send Broly after Vegeta, because, you know, after they exiled you and tried to kill your son. And then you get a nice little scene of Broly trying water for the first time. I had to throw this in just because I thought it was adorable, I guess. Actually seeing character
Water.
development.
What is water? I don't
mean-
understand.
That's really what it was. He's like, oh, what is this? I've never had it
Yeah.
before. That was,
It was weird.
it really was, because how did they survive? I realize it's anime logic, but
He drank the monster juice.
Yeah, bug juice, man, you know.
because that contains adamant amounts of water for you to survive.
It does for a Saiyan. Like,
Good
what are you
point.
saying, man?
Yeah. Aliens, man.
I think
They're
you
all
misjudged
trying
the
to-
power of a Saiyan.
You know,
Yeah, man.
you got a point, as does everyone. Look at the
Ah,
Tournament of Power,
yeah.
for instance.
Truth.
And whilst aboard the ship, Frieza's men find the last Dragon Ball, right as Goku and them discovered that Frieza's men had stolen the Dragon Balls because of plot. And so Frieza heads to Earth now that he has acquired all the Dragon Balls. And that is where Goku and Vegeta are introduced to Broly. And Paragus, Broly's father, sends Broly out after Vegeta, and this was.
Are you putting donkeys? There's
Wait,
so many
what?
donkeys.
What's up, man?
I will say, like, this whole, like, feeling out fight between Broly and Vegeta was actually really cool.
Well, any screen time that Vegeta gets that makes him look like a badass is worth it.
Well,
You
that's
know,
also true. I really enjoyed how they, like, introduced Vegeta being able to go Super Saiyan God in this, because we hadn't actually seen that transformation out of him before.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But also, like, seeing Broly be able to hold his own, like, and just slowly pick up to where he was able to hand Goku and Vegeta both of their asses all the way up through Super Saiyan Blue.
Yeah, yeah. By the power of plot, we will make you stronger.
Very, very quickly. And it's not gonna
Yeah.
take 500 episodes to find out next time on Dragon Ball Z how strong Broly's gonna get.
Oh
you
boy.
know what? There's a lot of people that complain about that, but I'm here to say that even the filler was worth it. It was always worth it
Oh no,
because there
Go
was
ahead.
nothing like waiting 7,000 episodes for Goku to turn into a Super Saiyan.
oh no, I
For the first
honestly
time.
can't blame them to sit there and have filler because they had to keep up with the manga, so the manga had to get a little bit ahead so they could actually have something to animate. So I'm fine with filler.
Yeah.
At least in Dragon Ball, I'm fine with filler because even the filler's fun.
I honestly enjoy it. Like, I mean, I was a kid watching Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball Z, so it was different, I guess. I had the time,
Right.
and
Go
those
ahead.
moments building up, the whole build up to that just made when it did happen, it made it so much more powerful, like just so intense. Like that's why Frieza arc's my favorite arc, hands down, except for Gohan's portion and the Cell arc, but anyway,
Yeah,
go
I
ahead.
do agree. The filler in Dragon Ball works. I know a lot of people bitch about it, but to those people, I say go watch Kai. It gets rid of a lot of it. You're welcome. But and then
Yeah.
once Goku tags himself in to fight Broly and does his normal feeling out process until he literally gets his ass handed to him all the way up through Super Saiyan God, this is where I have an issue with Akira's art direction, with them teasing Ultra Instinct and then not giving it to us.
Oh, I mean, come on, what you think? What you think?
I don't care. Do not tease it and then not give it to us. That was trash.
Well, they're not going to
so
tease
upset.
the newer form if not everybody's probably caught up to the whole Dragon Ball Super, and then there's the whole like plot holes in Super
Oh.
why he can't do it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But still, don't tease it. Just have him, go some other color than silver, please. Don't give it to us.
Yeah.
But then again, it would have killed it for a lot of people. Like Tyree, who went to the theater to see it with us, who had not actually been through Super, to where he would have no clue what in the world that form was.
Yeah.
So,
No,
I guess
I
it makes
don't
sense.
understand.
But on the flip side of that, though, it's a continuation of Super. So why would you go see it if you hadn't already been, or if you hadn't already finished it? But that's a rant and rave for another time, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then, up through that point, Frieza was like, I wonder if I can bring out more of his power. And so he decides to pull his old self, but instead of killing Krillin, this time to piss Goku off, he decides to kill Paragus to make Broly snap and become an unstoppable beast. And so unstoppable, in fact, that Frieza had to get his ass kicked for an hour while Goku and Vegeta tried to fuse 3 times.
Yeah, they did the whole Majin Buu thing. Where
Yeah, they had to
Goten and
bring it
Trunks
back.
refusing. Got the wrong forms.
Yep. Both of them, too. We got to see the fat one and the skin and bones ones.
Yep.
Hey, it's comedy, especially in Dragon Ball. You gotta love it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then once Gogeta makes his appearance, dear Lord, did everything, like, did the tides just turn quickly? Like, I honestly don't think Broly really got a lick in from the time that Gogeta stepped on the battlefield. Because after rewatching it again today, like, he just, after Goku and Vegeta got their ass handed to them for the vast majority of their fight, it was payback. Because he basically wrecked him the entire time and was seconds away from killing Broly too with the Kamehameha wave until Chi-Lai and Limo decided to summon Shenron with the Dragon Balls that Frieza had finished gathering to wish him back to Vampa. And then Frieza runs away with his tail between his legs because he thinks fusion is unfair and knew Gogeta would also hand him his ass. And Whis was fangirling the whole time because he's like, oh, you guys are finally working together. And then, once the fight was over, Goku travels back to Vampa to bring Broly, Chi-Lai, and Limo a house, some food, some supplies, and tells Broly that he just wants to come back and train with him every now and then. And then we get the nice little nod there at the end of Goku telling Broly to call him Kakarot because you need a nod to the old films.
Yeah, that part was pretty cool.
It
That's probably
it
one of
a
my
nice
favorite
little
parts of
nod.
the film.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Now, I don't know if people did it in your theater, Norwood, but I know for us, like at the end, everybody started applauding. Because that's a thing nowadays.
No, nothing
I am
like
true.
that.
I am true Super Saiyan legend.
I'm a true Super Saiyan lesbian.
Ugh, carrot cake. Freezy Poo! How dare you, Frisbee?
Oh, the old
I wonder
Dragon
if
Ball
anybody-
movies, those are great.
Yeah, I wonder if anybody's actually gonna watch that and is gonna get any of these references.
I'm honestly curious.
They're old
And
now.
also, Trucker Hat.
Do yourself. I'd tip my hat to you. Wow, shit.
Where's my trucker hat? And what are y'all building over here?
What?
Mainly Gammy. I'm curious as to what's going on over here.
It's 8-bit, homie.
Yeah, man.
8.
You know, I'm gonna roll with it. But yeah, so final thoughts and ratings on the film. What'd y'all think?
It's Dragon Ball Z. I'm gonna give it a solid 9 out of 10.
I thought it was all right.
Would
It's
y'all
definitely
watch
my,
it again?
Maybe. I think it was definitely my favorite Dragon Ball movie. For sure.
Yeah, I can say that. I think Gammy would probably have a different opinion on that because of BoJack.
Yeah, BoJack's probably my favorite film for sure. 100%.
Yeah, BoJack's probably my second.
I am my father's son. It's like one of my favorite moments of Dragon Ball Z, and he just kicking people in half. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, did I ever show you my phone wallpaper, Gammy,
No.
of Gohan from that film going Super Saiyan? Because you can actually set that GIF.
Oh yeah, no, you did. Yeah, you showed me that we can set live GIFs now in our background, like live video or whatever.
Yeah, because I figured you'd be all into that, considering.
Yeah, I am considering, because my background is Goku right now, but that's only to get me pumped for the gym.
Yeah. Ain't nothing better than training to go Super Saiyan while
So
you're
when
at the gym.
I look and it's like it's gym time. It's Goku and Frieza Saga, and he's all buff and he's Super Saiyan, and I'm like, that's who I want to be. Let's go get it.
Let's do it. Let's go for it. We got this.
Yeah, it's my gym motivation.
And I think that about wraps it up for this one. I think our plan for next week, Gammy, I know you will most likely be down for this because the topic is something that you showed me and is what got me back into anime, period. Because for our last podcast of the month of April, we're going to be doing Your Lie in April.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I figured that'd be a great way to close out the month.
Timely event. Timely event.
It had to be done because I was originally stuck on us doing Your Name, but then I was like, it's April, it's fitting, and I need a reason to rewatch it. So,
Dude, I'm so
totally
down.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well,
Brad,
that's the
is it
plan
time
next
for the
week.
game?
Oh, yes,
Is
it
it
is.
time for the game?
It's time for the game.
All right. We're going to play the which article is fake one. And this week has a theme.
Uh-oh.
Guess what the theme is?
Florida Man. It's got to be because of the meme.
Nope. This week's theme, boys and girls, is nudity.
Oh, shit.
As always, because this is the second time, 2 are real, 1 is fake. You guys
Go
ready?
for it. Hit me with
Ready.
it.
Alright. Naked Florida man wanted for burglarizing Little League concession stand. That's the first
Gotta
one.
be real.
Okay.
Second one. Firefighter placed on leave for allegedly walking into a naked... Allegedly walking naked into a 7-Eleven.
Okay.
And the third one is naked man arrested after refusing to leave neighbor's slip and slide.
I know the first one's got to be real, and the last one's too funny not to be, so I'm going to go with B on this one.
I'm C. I'm seeing it.
All right, Gammy, you are correct. C is the fake.
Damn it! I'm so sad now.
Yeah, I was trying to come up with like a fake headline. I was just like, you know, slip and slide, beach. There we go. All right, naked, perfect.
You know
Sold.
what? I concede. I'll lose my crown this week, but next week, I will take it back. But, alright guys, thank y'all so much for watching. I very much do appreciate it. And, to everyone, or to both of y'all for being here, thank you very much. I do appreciate y'all coming along with me on this podcast journey, as per usual.
100%.
It's
Hey, we're doing a
great to get to
podcast?
sit down and
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you, and also didn't tell you that this is live streamed at the same time.
Even though I edit it and do the thumbnails.
Then you know what? This is your own fault for not knowing this.
Fair enough.
By the way, y'all, make sure to show Norwood some love because he makes the best thumbnails. Like, those things are awesome.
Hey, I made it where Vegeta can shoot fireballs next to his dick.
That's a useful.
Ta-da!
And
The
that's end of
talent
the
in this
podcast.
man's-
Look at
Thanks,
him
guys.
go! Whee!